In this video, I'm going to show you how you can become an amazing catch. You deserve to be happy. But to be sure, I'll give you some tips on how to attract the right things into your life. Keep watching to find out what they are. Stop being the nice guy. John is now in his element. He is starting to learn what it means to be a man. Yet, something still feels off. He is now searching for a woman he can make his girlfriend. He approaches many girls daily and does everything he can to win them over. But unfortunately, he keeps on failing miserably. With one girl, he brings her flowers. With another girl, he brings her gifts. Yet, with another girl, he brings her candy. In conversations, he agrees with everything they say. In matters of planning, he selflessly reschedules anything and everything on their whim. The women become his sun with his entire life solely orbiting them. But he just keeps on crashing and burning. His family and friends tell him it's because they don't know how good you are. But John notices a pattern in his failures. What if it is something I keep doing? Unsurprisingly, he forgets this thought quite fast. Not changing anything, he keeps on failing over and over. Eventually, something in him snaps. No more, he says. Why am I acting like a beggar? I am smart, handsome, and have a future. Women should be the ones working to get with me. And so, he stops the flowers, gifts, and candy. And also the agreeableness, rescheduling, and only revolving around her whims. No more pedestals. He declares, for I am a great catch. He is right. He is the price to be won. However, that is no invitation to be passive. Keeping up with insubstantial habits. And not doing a thing to improve yourself. What? Poppy, are you mad? Am I not perfect, as I am? I shouldn't change for anyone, right? So I have to ask you, would you not even change for yourself? For if you are not changed by life, then you are not truly living. Only those who are not altered by life are totally unaware of it. But Poppy, I am what I am. Alright, let me explain. Imagine this, you are a ghost, watching the lives of two young guys from their births until their deaths. Both have the same origins. Yet, the destinations are different. Let's look at the first one. If he gets a scrape on his knee, he runs to his mother and cries. He feels safety and comfort in his mother. With his father, he feels an uncertain fear. Because his father is the one who sets the punishments, the deadlines, and the lessons that have to be learned. He prefers the company of his mother, who seems to be free from those hard edges. The second guy's youth goes exactly the same. What is the difference? Where they differ is what becomes of them. The first young man never breaks free from the enticing womb-like feeling around his mother. He tries to replicate it over and over. He trips through reality like a tumbleweed blown every which way by the winds of the age. He doesn't know what he wants to do in life, so he does what everyone around him does. He never seeks to break apart from the mold to tend to fulfilling his dreams. Playtime is too important to him. It's a part of that sense of ease and joy he had around his mother. He eventually finds a girl, and chooses the first one that actually likes him. Or tolerates him, he couldn't know. And marries her. The marriage lasts only a few years. Why did she leave me? Cries the pathetic male. I cherished her. I bought her flowers every day. I sang her sonnets. I always told her I loved her. The man goes through life, broken and rebroken, trying to rebuild that sandcastle of childhood fun. While the waves of reality keep on crashing down on him, washing his castle away. He dies forgotten and irrelevant. Now for the second young man. He quickly realizes that his childhood is over. Rather than looking towards forever replicating that sense of summer, he launches himself at reality. I will not live my life as a nothing, he declares. His friends and family are amazed because he is constantly improving. He, in turn, is astonished at them. It is like, he says, they are stuck in a type of stasis. throughout his life. He gets to pick what woman he wants. He gets to pick what career he wants. He gets to pick his destiny. He answers life's challenges. Whereas the first young man was defined by the age he lived in, the second young man defined the age himself. When he dies, countless people mourn. They think he was a genius. Others think he was just incredibly talented. Yet, others think he was touched by angels. After all, how else could these poor fools accept that someone is capable of such success? In their eyes he must have been born with it. No, it was because he is a man. Someone who chooses to fit the world, culture, and everything else to his vision. Rather than to be grounded up by our worldly culture's will of routine and fashion. The difference between the two men is simple. The first young man is facing towards infancy. The second young man is facing away from it. The first one wishes to climb back into the womb. The second one wants to fly from it. The first wishes for a cushioned place in the world, while the second one leaves the cushions behind. The first one is ordinary. The second one is extraordinary. And so, the second one becomes the great catch, while the first one becomes a filler of a void. The first one is always staying the same. The second one is always getting better. It is the difference between rotting and ripening. Be the good fruit. Be the price to be won. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to learn how you become the price. Do it. There is still so much more to come. Till next time. Stay classy.